Izzy and Joey, Joey and Izzy. At the same time, how's your day going so far?
Great.
Amazing.
Okay, that was pretty in sync with one another.
I was going to say amazing.
I mean, amazing is different levels of worth to the whole thing. But Izzy, congratulations on joining the cast, season 7.
Thank you.
How much prep was needed before you started filming for this role?
Well, I feel like it's obviously a hugely popular show. It's been around for so long. It felt like there was a lot of pressure. So I wanted to be over prepared. So, going back and watching old seasons to really immerse yourself in the world and get to know the characters. And I feel like Outlander has a very specific feel to it and tone. And I think it's important to try and be able to recreate that. And then also bought the books and read those because I think, even though they're not identical, the series and the books, there's still so much extra context and nuance to be picked out from that.
Well said. Before I ask you the same question, Joey, the question I have is, does anyone get to call you Joe or Joseph, or is it you're Joey to everybody?
So, well, originally, my mom really didn't want me to be called Joey. She said it sounds like a budgie. And so that was like off the table. And so my sister...
Budgie's so specific.
I know. Like, it's so offensive. But my sister, being 4, obviously heard this and thought it was like the funniest thing ever to start calling me Joey. And then I just became Joey. So I think but weirdly now my sister calls me Joseph. So I think... my friends will call me Joe, like short for Joey. Never just like Joe. It seems like very different names. It would be weird, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Sometimes if you're really
yes, Joseph when I'm naughty. Yeah.
Well, then you could do the young adult into acting thing where in 10 years you go, I'm Joseph. You cannot call me Joey. Then 10 to 15 years after that, you become Joey again for vintage purposes.
Exactly.
I can do that with Isabel as well.
Yeah,
Izzy and Joey, Isabel and Joseph.
And we'll,
very serious.
be ready for our serious rebrand.
Yeah. So the original question before I took you off course, Joey, Joe, Joseph, is a lot of prep needed for this role between reading the books or character development?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just to research that part of American history as well was really interesting to really immerse yourself in that time period and the politics of that time, and to learn about the Quaker faith as well. I wasn't that, read up on Quakers, but when I started to research them, I thought they were amazing, so ahead of their time, really fought for equality, always saw men and women as equal. And I just really like their ethos, just wanting to do good in the world. And I think so that was really helpful to help sort of form the character of Denzel, because he's such a kind, good person. You see where he's got that from his beliefs in the Quaker faith and everything. And then also the medical stuff as well was so fun to learn from, because I mean Katrina now has so much knowledge from all the years of her doing all the medical stuff on the show, but we also have
the sling in like seconds. Crazy.
I trust her to work on me like in real life,
definitely.
But we also have an amazing woman called Dr. Claire on set, and she talks us through all the medical jargon and how to use your hands and how to look like you know what you're doing. So it's all thanks to Dr. Claire, not me.
Well, before I let you two go, I'm curious, Izzy, with a lot of shows, you don't find out that they're picked up for another season until after it's premiered. The ratings are fantastic. In the case of Outlander, we found out about season 8 before season 7 even premiered. When did you find out personally that season 8 was happening?
There were lots of rumors flying around on set
for a while.
Like lots of the crew were discussing it, and then that's how we kind of found out. And then we were all kind of whispering like, do you know what's happening? Do you know what's happening? And then we'd ask Sam and Katrina, we'd be like, do you know what's happening? And they'd be like, what? They were very cagey about it. And then it announced.
I can't remember. Maybe we got an email.
I think it was like word of mouth. They knew everyone knew, and then they had to address it.
It was like the worst kept secret ever.
But it wasn't like a congrats, we have it. It was like okay, so you all know.
Yeah.
We all know that you know.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true.
It's happening.
Well, glad to hear that for the sake of the show, and congrats to you on a wonderful season, and looking forward to calling you by your full names on the next junket, because we'll have elevated the levels of our relationships.
Absolutely.
Paltrocast.